busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. Playoff seeding's so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at the Grizzlies, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out the Lakers, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for the Lakers, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got King. Hawkins is out there with Fisher. And it's Meeks in at the four-man position. And for the Lakers, Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
Season never really ends. Back to Ross. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
To the middle. Stolen away. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Rock loose. One-on-one fast break. Hawkins passes to Torres. Pass to Fisher from the arc. Shot clock reset for Vancouver. Meeks can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They get the rebound. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
King outside. Meeks passes to Torres.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Up top, King. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. To end the cold streak, bangs home the trifecta.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
He's covered by Fisher. Vancouver pulls it in. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Lets the three fly, and the Lakers get it back. Vancouver trails by 3. Passes it to Meeks. No good on that one. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Now the pass to Ross. Nailed from three-point land. Ross has got 10 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Hawkins. Vancouver working the ball around now. Knocks down the 3-ball. 6 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Fisher grabs the board. Vancouver trails by 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ross against Hawkins. Avdia with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Second shot opportunity. It doesn't go for him. Vancouver has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Ross for 3. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The Lakers in the lead. Three-pointer gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Hawkins. Fisher is out there with King. And it's Torres in at the shooting guard. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And stolen by Fisher. Pass to Hawkins. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Ross. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Yes, that goes in.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Pass to Abdia. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. Vancouver pulls it in. Meeks got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Hawkins. A 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 11. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's good on the putback. Fisher's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Pass to King. Here's Fisher. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Second chance shot. It's tipped. They retain possession. Goes up again. Meeks can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Hawkins. The Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And it's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. King outside. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. King's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
That's good from Meeks. And so Meeks nails both of them. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. .131 left in the first half of basketball.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Now Hawkins. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots. Take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And you look at their three-point shooting, they put defenses in a tough position. You've got to protect the paint and still chase out to 25 feet from the hoop. No easy task.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 7.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Fisher. To the inside. Torres. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists now in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross against Hawkins. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Ross.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Hawkins. The dish to Meeks. Passes it to Hawkins. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that concludes the first half. It's Vancouver. They lead by 12. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And guys, for the Grizzlies, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free to put you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. As long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here is Ross. Swiped it away. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Fisher. Hawkins is out there with King. And it's Meeks in at the power forward. For Vancouver, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And so he hits both. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Ogden, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And for the Lakers. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Fisher up top.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's the pass to Torres. King outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Ross. Fires the 3. Shoots the 3. And it's King with the rebound. Vancouver leading by 13. Here's Torres. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Poked away and stolen by Fisher. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Torres, the pass to Fisher. Shoots over Abdia. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Over to the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Abdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hawkins with it. He's got 13. Got a piece of it. Pass to Fisher. Off with the layup.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
It's Hawkins on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Ross against Hawkins. Chalk up 2 there. Hawkins has got 15 points. Here is Ross. He's got 14. And it's denied. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Right, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:57 left in the third quarter. He's covered by Fisher. It's blocked. And here they come. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
King, right side, passes it to Fisher. Over Ross, and the Grizzlies tack on two more.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. No good on the triple. For three, sinks the three-pointer. Ross has got 17.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Vancouver, their lead at 15 going into the break. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got King. Fisher is out there with Hawkins. And it's Torres in at the 2. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Six to shoot. Goes back up, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Avdia. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the pass to Torres. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. It's blocked. He's guarded by Meeks. And it's Meeks with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. Vancouver pulls it in. Fisher's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And that one drops.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Pass to Hawkins. Uncovered. They get it again. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Avdia. Lakers working the ball around now. Passes it to Ross. Over Hawkins. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Doesn't go for him. Kicks it to Ross. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Avdia can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Vancouver.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
Kevin, we'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Franklin can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. They get it back. Webb. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Riley can't hit. The Lakers with the ball. Out to the wing. Here's Pollard. It's deflected. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Levens passes to Pollard. From outside, off the mark. Here's the monster.